What do I have? Do I have any use for a cake tin? I feel like no one actually makes cakes after you do the quest. And you can just buy them from the Caleromancer's shop. Pies I do make from time to time, so I just keep pie stuff in here. But cakes I never make. Do I need the ferrets? I feel like I can just catch more by the time I actually want to get ferrets again. Because I have 100 strong rabbit's foot, so the only reason for ferrets would be to get like 1,000. No shift click release on these. I could do the menu entry swap, but it's ferrets. Look at that! We have 24 bank spaces now. Insanity. Early Christmas in May, exactly. Okay, so I have a decent fishing level now, so that actually does allow me to do one thing. Do I have an empty fishbowl and then fishbowls with water in them? I think I need seaweed for this. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to Catherby for now, but I have molten glass in the bank, so we can make more fish bowls. I'm going to try to get the full set of 3 fish, and then I can store them in the house menagerie. I'm being completely serious, by the way. This is like, this stream is, I really meant it when I said this is gonna be like random stuff. I do have something else in mind that'll take a bit longer that I can do now that I've unlocked some stuff. I don't need to do it right away, but it is something that I can do. My tiny net should be in the tackle box. Hey, the CAs matter, right? Okay, so we got a green fish. Now all we're hunting is the orange fish, which I think is the hardest one to get. Did we just get it? Yeah, alright, we got all 3 fish. Blue fish, green fish, orange fish. And they can feed themselves from the pet feeder, right? There we go, we're gonna have some fish bowls spawn whenever we go into the house. Put the tiny net back. I can sell the fish bowl, so that's a few extra bank spaces. Oh, if you're wondering, yes, I did go buy 100 fishing rods. I made 10 oily fishing rods. I bought some extra carom vessels. I have 100 lobster pots and 100 fly fishing rods. The harpoons I want to get to 100, but I need to be bored because they only sell 2 at a time. So it's a little bit slower to get them. I mean, you can store Rada's Blessing in here. I just put a couple in here. As I could. Alright, empty fishbowl in there. I probably picked that up as a drop or something. There's a lot of stuff you can store in that box, so... Okay, I mean, like, we're looking a lot better on bank space. I have enough space to hold a little bit of loot at a time now. The bones I do use for the daily ectofunctus, just for, like, ecto token stockpiling. Iron axes I bring into raids with Gandalf. So I can drop it for him if he needs it. Let's go actually, like, show the diary to the person so that we can clear that out of the bank, because it's kind of just taking up useless space. And I can very easily just get rid of it. Oh, do I just have the book? Okay, let's pretend to read the book. Well, it would be Felix. Okay, you know what I'm doing? I'm gonna drop it inside my house and then check the bookshelf. And if it's there, then we can just drop the book. Because I believe that's a call log slot. So they really need a search function on this, too. This is just awful. So the best way to find books is actually to go to the wiki books page, which has them in the same order, but it's searchable, and then you kind of have like some idea of where it is. So Atlex's diary is really close to the end. It is here, so I can take a dupe. That means we have it unlocked. We're good. That item is gone. That is legitimately the fastest way to find a book if you don't already know where it is. I swear. Okay, I can turn in the mole skins. I'll just keep those in the bank for now. I'm not here to be, like, optimal. So I can keep, like, some random crap in here for no reason. But I just, like... Hair... I think you can spin this into rope, but it's, like... Why? I can just get free rope from Temperos. And I think you can buy hair from the black market shop. Oh, I finished a full totem, by the way, the other day. I got a Screaming Twisted Banshee, so I got a automatic totem drop. Yeah, I think, like, just like cleaning up that tab a bit, everything's... It's, like, better enough that I can, like, get by. If I need to trim down, I can. I am trying to make it so I can have, like, multiple potion dose sizes, but it's a little hard to get that without, like, a lean bank or purchased bank slots. One of the big reasons to buy bank slots is so you don't feel bad about, like, having pots lined up, but I need those mills to, like, buy house upgrades and stuff. House upgrades are more important than bank slots, and that's coming from me. It would also be nice to get an infinite camulet. I cleared out the Ugthanki Dung, by the way, from the bank, because I needed to recharge my camulet since I used it to mine the sand. So I want to get the infinite camulet at some point, but it's a mill. So that might be on the later end. And I don't use Ancients a ton right now. I could also try to get a scepter. Okay, so I'm going to do an activity. This is just like an RNG grind. It's kind of a silly activity, but it's one worth doing. I won't be able to, like, do all of it, I kind of need to like prep and not play at night to do the full shtick of it. But this part is I can just do whenever. So probably just bring like prayer gear. I think I'm just gonna bring melee. Ectoplasmator. Alright, I don't know if you figured out what it is. This is, again, pretty random, but there's some hints. This is a big hint. I should probably just bring pots. Yeah, oh, we have the dragon dagger, so let's bring that. Fair enough. Actually, the kebab is really bad, e-food. Pharaoh's Rise of the Sixth. With melee, yeah. No, what I'm about to do is a lot dumber. If we get a lumberjack event with the and we can get the piece, then we will get it. But I am doing Berg to Rot Ramble. No joke. I've always intended to stream this, it's just like not very important. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually trying to get high tier shades quickly. So this is the best way to start Shades of Morton. I'm not really doing shades until much later because I need redwood blocks. And I might honestly be, unless I need woodcutting sooner, like I get the Master Clue step or something, I might not do a lot of woodcutting until forestry. But if I do woodcutting, it's probably going to be solo steps because I need to finish the displays and stuff. Actually, I could do the displays that I have access to. So what you do, escort. If you're hunting, so having Mori legs 3 is really good here because I can teleport to Berg to Rot all the time. You do Route 3 so that you get the highest level of shades, and you always use a hard follower, so you always get 5 remains. You do Berg to Rot Ramble because this is the first event, so if you don't hit shades, you can do the event if it's something else you like Nail Beasts, but other than that, you just tele out and start over. So that is the strat for starting Shades of Morton. So like, we missed the shades there. And the downside is sometimes you get the Kraken event, and it takes it's like a really long stall. So you just like lose a lot of time from this. Everything else you can just like leave right away. God, this thing is ugly. Okay, I can finally tele out. Jeez. Yeah, so that is the biggest annoyance of this, is just like, you just have to wait if you get that. I only need to hit Morton like a couple times. Gas. Rip my food. Holy crap, I lost 2. Yeah, this gives you basically nothing, but it's way better than actually doing the events. Since you can't skip the events on this route, that's why you want the Morton event to be first. So you don't have to do other events along the way. Well, I wouldn't do Bog even on Route 1, so... I wouldn't do Bog on Route 3 either. Bog is so slow without hacks that are against the rules. Okay, there we go, we got a shade event. We pray melee, and we start attacking. If my follower dies, I do not care, for the most part. This is with a salve. EI. Yeah, so there we go. Fire remains. That is the highest tier besides Urium. And I basically need to get a gold key at some point. So when I say I couldn't do the whole thing, like I doubt Shades of Mortan is very populated right now. Like I have to go at peak times for that stuff. But I'm looking for a gold key red, which is a 1 in 6. So getting like 2 sets of shades gives me a decent chance. It's not a bad idea to get like 3 or 4 sets of shades if you are willing to waste the time. Because for Kolog you want some silver keys anyways. But yeah, if I have the fire remains, I'm probably gonna do Shades of Mortan off stream in terms of like getting the sacred oil, just because it sucks, and I can only do it at like certain times. But getting a gold key would be nice just to have like stored, and that way once I get to redwood logs, I need to chop, you know, 1,000 redwood logs, and then I'm ready to go. I'll continue the trek to see if I get lucky and don't hit anything, but that's extremely unlikely. I could also just lose a bunch of time from running into a Kraken right now, but... Oh, this is the puzzle, though. I can just do this. Old ass code. Like, takes a long time and then you get an interface telling you made it. And it, like, prevents you from doing anything else. We actually have a chance of getting a reward token here. I forgot what's actually good from the high tier ones. Holy crap, there's a lot of stops right around there. Oh no! Oh. Well, we're gonna get a lumberjack piece too. This is like an insane Route 3 right here. I gotta kill that guy for an axe, though. I have considered getting 10 lumberjack sets. I think what I'll do is, like, when forestry kind of comes out, I'll see how many, if there's like multiple recolors, and if there are, I'll just get enough for every single one. But I'll do it with Route 1. Just grind Route 1, get free reward tokens. I can stock up on like bowstrings, or just get a few free toad flax for my troubles. I do gotta grow my toad flax at some point, but I'm just like kind of holding out for 99 farming. I could grow some toad flax in advance. Okay, if this is gonna take forever, then I'll repair the bridge, because I think there's like it's like a wave system. So in between waves, you gotta wait for them. I'll just repair the bridge while I'm waiting. But I want my lumberjack piece if I'm gonna spend time here. Barrage spells? To try to get a dupe from killing him on the same tick. It is multi, yeah. There we go. That probably would be the most efficient thing to do. Because it takes a decent amount of time to get one of these events. Of course, you know, you have to get lucky with the hits, but they don't have a lot of HP. Can we get a piece, please? It's like 1 in 4. The bronze defender all over again. Except I already have like 2 outfits. Actually, do I have 2? I might only have 1. Oh, there we go, lumberjack boots. That might actually complete a second set. I think that's worth checking. Temple trekking, yeah, that is my second complete set now. That's convenient. Okay, we have a hard trek token. I don't know, like, what's good from here? Essence sucks anyways. The ore is tempting. Like, raw lobsters are garbage, because it's only 60 to 80. The XP tome is tempting, because I could get Slayer. The ore is also tempting, but I think it's like 2 to 1 for steel, so I'd only get like... I get like 140 coal, which is like whatever. Silver bars, except I can just blast furnace for those. Yeah, let's just roll the XP tome, see what we get. Fire making, rip. Probably should have just alked that for 5k. None of the rewards were that good, so I figured it's best to just roll the tome. Since like bowstrings and watermelon seeds, you're honestly better off doing Route 1, and then like silver bars and lobsters I just don't need. So every time I like get an event, I should honestly restore my prayer, which I'm just gonna do. I should bring my RD cloak for that, but I want to wear the soul cape because I can. So we've got 5 remains. I want at least 10, because it's like a 1 in 6.5 for the gold key or something. I think it was worth it for the chance of rolling a decent skill, like, or for the like 1 in 9 chance to roll Slayer, just because I don't need the stuff. Alex for like some money. Route 3, so we're looking to get Morton again, and we don't. I am checking the events because I could get a good one. This is a fast one. We actually have a non-trivial chance of finishing this. I might as well just see if I can. Like puzzles or whatever. The points scale really weird, so if you get like any combat, I think you typically get a max on the rewards. I could have gone for Toadflax. That probably would have been worth it. Like, it's like almost a Toadflax seed. If you pull a max Toadflax. I have a chance of finishing this one. Again, if we get an event, I just tell you out. Like a bad event. That is a bad event. I don't need Swamp Hide right now. And I definitely don't need it on the hardest difficulty. Good event would be like Nail Beasts, because even on the hardest difficulty, it's probably still worth killing them. Yo! We got Shades again already. The nice thing about the Shades is like, you know when you get Shades, because it's always on the Morton route. Oh, I'm using a bronze axe. My follower is probably gonna die. And I'll try to murder the Shade as fast as I can with Alfonso's Dragon Dagger. Alright. Well, they died. But I did kill the one Shade in time, it just didn't really work for de-aggro. I needed to, like, do that differently or something. If they get on the guy right away, it's kind of annoying. Because the guy will then, like, not move, and then you're kind of screwed. Your journey is over. Not for me, I still get what I want. Oh, I guess, like, the other thing is it's not really worth staying here too long. I just realized this. If you get a silver key, you can go and kill more fire shades. So, I think, like, 10 is enough. Oh, you know what else? I just remembered this. It's actually worth starting Shades early. And the reason is, for Urium Shades, I'm probably gonna train on them, honestly. But one of the things with Urium Shades is I plan to just, like, collect everything. So, getting like a silver coffin and a flame eater bag early. Silver coffin I can do without. But getting a flame eater bag early would actually make the grind a lot better. What is it from a silver chest anyways? What are the rates? Silver wait. It says here that the Flame Eater bag is 1 and 2 from all chests that are eligible to give it. 1 and 2 is really good, actually. Maybe we could try to get that now. It's good, completely dependent on whether there are actually people in the world. If there are no people in the world, it's not worth it. But I should have a Flame Eater bracelet still in the bank. And it's costly, but I can use magic logs for this. I don't know, do I want to do this, or do I just want to wait until Redwood? You get almost exactly the same prayer experience. By the time I get to Redwood, I'll... So I'm gonna... yeah, let's see if people are here. How many charges are on this bracelet anyways? 62. I'm probably gonna need to make another one, but...